Welcome back, boys and girls, for the second map in this best of 3 series. This time around it's going to be Cash, chosen by Space Soldiers, and I'll have to say probably their absolute best map currently. Obviously I saw someone in the chat a little bit earlier saying that, well, that's Couple, but Couple is not in the mix anymore, so I'll say of the current map pool, it's more than likely Cash. They have a 100% win rate on it in the last 3 months, with 6 maps played, or 6 times played, I should say. And they're off to a good start for the pistol here, as Engine gets the triple. Mono does manage to find one. He is the only one to get anything done, as Pass will shut him down. Space Soldiers picking up the pistol. And I do believe that we're gonna have a fairly convincing showing for them on this map. That being said, though, x-kom, if I'm not completely mistaken, they played it against Virtus Pro as well, right? Am I mistaken in that? I think it was Mirage, Train, and Cash. Oh, not in that order. It was actually Train, Cash, and Mirage. And x-kom managed to take the victory 16-8 over Virtus Pro. Fairly convincing showing for them on this map against their countrymen. And it's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out. Should be a fairly convincing round here for Space Soldiers as well. Mono does manage to find one with the P250. He's now down to just 11 HP. Pass is low on HP as well, but not close enough to go down. Calyx will find the final frack for the round. Another round on the board here for Space Soldiers, as they take the 2-0 lead. x-kom will have enough money to buy up for this one. Bit of a slow start to the round here, but Major has already taken some damage. He's down to roughly 40. Well, exactly 40. Louis, you gotta stop. It's time to stop. It's Cash. It's time you understand. Chat Birchall is wrong. Well, I actually don't know if he is. I've decided it's Cash. You see Calyx here getting the opening frag for the round. Santaris doubling down. He finds the frag on Mono and Goofy. So I'm about to lose my voice. It's been some long days, but we're not nearly done just yet. Calyx finds yet another. He doubles down as well. It's going to be all on Ascaris. His position is known. Engine will shut him down, and that's a clean round for Space Soldiers, not losing a single player. And already their money is going in the right direction. Getting a bit of an eco here from x-kom. And once more, the boys from Space Soldiers off to a strong start, but that's a lot of damage dealt to Engine and Calyx. And Storm, he finds the frags. Goofy with a nice headshot here on Santaris. This is falling apart completely for Space Soldiers in this round. And Molly on the side, though. Will secure the bomb. Denial. It will eventually get planted over by default, but Goofy taking care of Major as he picks up the AWP. Now all on pass. With the UMP, takes a lot of damage from that nade. And Jedker on the flank will shut him down. And there you have it. First round on the board now for x-kom. Obviously still some ways to go. Still in a bit of a deficit. Not that big of a deal thus just yet though. As I said, still plenty of money here for Space Soldiers to buy up once more. They are lacking a bit of utility, as you can see, though. Santerson pass without any utility left. Major, he's on just a flashbang at this point. Still over a minute left on the clock. It's a good frag from pass to take care of Stomp. It's the AWP out of the equation. Just 50 seconds left on the clock now, and x-kom are gonna make a move closer towards the A-bomb site. We got two defenders up close towards A from Space Soldiers. And the aggression coming in from x-kom, but Santara's taking care of. Jedker out towards middle. Goofy will trade out. Major taking care of Mono as well. Mono and Goofy both low on HP. I think I said it the other way around there. Obviously it was Major going down to Mono. That's a set. Mono and Goofy low on HP. And it's now for the 3-on-3. Goofy sitting on the edge of the smoke here. Flashes in towards the side. Actually catching Santara's. A bit of a team flash. Bit of a slight mistake. Santara's making a move. He gets spotted out. Oscarish will shut him down. They still got a kit. Gives them time to work with. But they need to find the final frag on Mono. Engine. He goes down. Mono will shut him out. No kit on Calyx, no time for a defuse, and that will be the round in favor of x-kom. But all players dying. Doesn't matter too much though, as the previous round they managed to secure the victory on an eco. Which means that they still got plenty of money to buy up completely for this one. That's not gonna be an issue at all. Once again, things slowing down. 1 minute and 20, and Space Soldiers on a bit of a low buy for this one. Actually, pretty much a full eco. We got Engine on the CZ75 and Calyx. The AWP is safe from the previous, but didn't really buy anything into this one. Calyx putting that AWP to good use, taking the initial frag on Stomp. Goofy will trade back. That's Calyx down and out. Jedker from middle connecting on Major. And now a 3-on-4, and as I said, it's an eco here for Space Soldiers, so should be fairly easy pickings for x-kom. Santaris does manage to find the frag on Jedker. Two on 3, and actually Calyx and Santaris dealing some economical damage at least. Even more so now, as Santaris is not done yet. We'll find the AK-47. Now, obviously, he's going to try and see if he can hold on to that for the next round, and that would actually be a pretty big win in itself.
Terrorists win.
They managed to deal economical damage towards the x-kom guys, as said. And they managed to gain a bit of economy on their own side as they hold on to the double A case? Oh yeah, that's right, never mind. I thought for a second there that Calyx held on to the AWP, but of course he didn't. He died up towards the A bomb site. Just to give you guys a quick update. If I can, let me just have a look. On map 1, it was Santera sitting at the top of the scoreboard with 28 kills for Space Soldiers. 28 and 16. 113 ADR. 1.68 rating. Closest to him was 8 frags behind. 0.36 rating behind. Now that's an interesting molly. Always like to see new intriguing stuff. That's definitely one of them. Goofy, good reaction to the flashbang. Peeks right back. Goofy gets the double. Stomp got the initial for the round. Major and pass. Looking to fall back to see if they can hold on to their weapons. Well, that's not gonna happen. Goofy, with one bullet left in his weapon, he finds the headshot for the quad kill in the round, and x-kom now in the lead. 4-3. See if I could find some stats on this map just like I did on Train. I might be able to do so. As I said, Space Soldiers, they have a 100% win rate in the last 3 months on this map. With matches against Kingwin, G2, Spirit, NIP, Invisi, and AEM. 2 teams I have absolutely no clue who are. When they get the opening frag, they win 84% of the rounds. They win 70% of their pistols. And as I said, they've won 100% of their 6 maps played. 6 times played on this one. In the last 3 months. x-kom, they won over Virtus Pro last night. 16-8. And then they've lost in the WESG Poland qualifier against Ego. They have a 50% win rate. They win 70% of the time when they get the first kill. And win 75% of their pistol rounds. Another good round on the board now for x-kom as Pass gets taken down by Stomp. 4 players staying alive. They are actually off to a pretty solid start here on the T side. Now, it is typically a T-sided map, as we've talked about already. x-kom, they also get 70% of their rounds on the T side. For Space Soldiers, that number is 73%. Jetker. Good trade here on Engine as Calyx found the initial frag with the AWP. Pass taking a good chunk of damage over on the backside of the A-bomb site. He tries to make his way away from that squad position. Goes down to roughly 50. Still a 4-on-4 situation. One player over towards the B-bomb site. That's Oscarish. It does look like x-kom are setting up for an execute towards the A-bomb side, and indeed they will. Flashbang out. Smoke as well, but Santara's in a good position by the forklift position. He finds one pass. Takes down one as well. Gets the double now. It's now going to be all on mono 1-on-3 situation. Pushing in closer towards the A-bomb site. Sitting right behind that smoke over by the red container. Gotta go for a bit of a peek here, but Major posted up in a good position with the AOG. Will shut him down with a clean headshot. Space Soldiers fighting right back. Five, 4. But as I said, plenty of money here on x-kom. Buying up is not going to be an issue. They still got money to spare as well. We got Mono, who bought up at the end of the freeze time, so he's down to just about 1,000. 1,500 on Jetka, 1,000 on Goofy. 6.5 on Oscarish, though. 2,000 on Stomp. Alex posted up with the AWP, missing the initial engagement, but he peeks right back around. Oscarish goes down and out. That's the opening frag here for Space Soldiers, and as we said, both of these two teams converging a good amount of rounds when they get that opening frag. It's a good start to the round, obviously. Pushing in towards the side, moving past through the smoke with Calyx. Answering back, Pass taking care of Mono. Storm finally dealing with Pass. Major is taking his place with the AUG. It's a double kill for Calyx. Every single player jamming in except for Engine. Space Soldiers right back in the mix. And again, I want to keep you guys posted on the other map or the other match going on right now. Great job by Ends to secure a 10-5 halftime score on map 2. They took a 16-1 victory on Mirage as well. Well, Ends obviously off to a strong start. And potentially even a strong finish again, or as well, against Heroic. Could potentially make that a quick 2-0. Space Soldiers trying to do the same in this matchup, as they did take a fairly convincing victory on map 1. In case any of you guys forgot, that was Train, and Space Soldiers took the victory 16-7. Calyx, good reaction on the first, can't quite connect the second. Jetka will shut him down. Oscarish with the aggression in towards the A-bomb site. Mono following along nicely. Engine is now going to be left alone. Great aggression coming in here from x-kom with a 4-spy. Looking to make it a 4-spy victory. The molly out towards the forklift angle. No one is nearby. Two players on the side itself. One over towards A main, and Engine realizing it's probably a better idea to just fall back. With him falling back, if he managed to hold on to this AK-47, it actually means that they can buy up completely for every single player, as Major is the only one sitting low on HP. Sorry, low on money. Well, he is technically low on HP as well, considering that he's dead. I guess it made sense. It all came together. He's not gonna get any more out of it. So he's Stomp picking up the AWP from that highway position. I believe that is what Engine was going for. A bit of a technical timeout from x-kom this time around. Oscarish dropping from the server. Hopefully that won't be too long. Hopefully we'll have Hopefully we'll have him back on the server soon enough. In the meantime, I want to remind you guys what we're fighting for, or what the two teams are fighting for. They are fighting for a spot at the European Major. No, they're not. Well, they are going to be fighting for that as well. First is the minor. Gosh, it's been some long days. Excuse me for my for me messing up towards the end of it. I've cracked open some caffeine, so should be good to go in about 10 minutes when it starts kicking in. Right now we already have Mouse Sports, Vindigo, Optic, and North at the minor, the European minor. The winner of this one will make it through, and the winner of Heroic and Ends will make it through as well. Do have one more best of 3 coming up after this one. It's going to be at roughly 1.5 hours from now. First we need to find the winner of this one though. Major lining them up for the double. Eventually he will get taken down. So X-Space Soldiers goes for the force buy and actually managed to make it work fairly well. It's now going to be all on Stomp. Flashbang out, Stomp. Not getting faced by that. Sand Terrace with the final frag for the round. 6-6. We're all tapped up 1 again. You know what, Louis? I want to have this discussion with you. So when you clear your internet history, do you also clear your cache, or do you clear your cache? That's what I thought. Discussion over. You've been showed. Here's the door. Now take it. X-Space Soldiers trying to show x-kom the door here at the minor close qualifier. As the loser of this one will be going home without a spot for that minor. The winner of it, as I said, will be making it through to the minor itself, taking place in January. Goofy answering back. It's a good kill on Major, but he is left alone. Was in a 1-on-4 now. Brings it back to a 1-on-3. Passes low on HP. Calyx gets the final frag for the round. Again, it was a bit of a low buy here from x-kom. Fairly easy pickings from Space Soldiers. Seven to 6. x-kom buying up for this round. Oscarish is going to be on an upgraded pistol, a CSET 75. Still no damage dealt early in this round. Still just over a minute left on the clock. Plenty of time to work with here for x-kom. As I said, only the CSET 75 on Oscarish, and not the greatest amount of utility either. You have Major peeking out a bit far, a bit wide. Still very much alive. Goofy, he deals with Santeris, gets to trade. Coming in here from Calyx. A 4-on-4 situation after that 1-on-1 trade. x-kom, once again, they are going to be lining up for a potential execute in towards the A bomb site. Engine, a good frag, quick trade coming in from Jetka, and Jetka, he's on one. He's been a thorn in the side of Space Soldiers for the majority of this one. He's been fragging all over the place, even in the game against Virtus Pro. Now it is a 2-on-2 situation. Jetka over by default, Scarish by quad. Space Soldiers trying to make a move in towards the site. Scarish getting burnt. Burns alive. Down to just 30 HP. Jetka, he's not done yet. He gets the triple now for the quad. Tied up at 7. Back and forth it goes. But, I mean, we gotta give it to Space Soldiers. As I pointed out when we took a quick look. When we took a quick look at the statistics for this match. For this map in this matchup. We saw that both teams tend to get more rounds on the C side. For Space Soldiers to get 7 and potentially even 8 rounds on the CT is pretty good for them. Obviously, every single player buying up with everything they've got. Good reason for that. It is the final round of the first half. Stomp. First, flashbang doesn't go where he wanted to. So instead, he throws the other one way up high. Major finding one. Stomp and Jetka. Jetka is just hitting shots all over the place. Shots he has absolutely no business hitting. He even gets the dink here on Engine. That's pretty sick. Now for the rotation to come in. Santara's getting boosted above. Finds the frag on Jetka. It's gonna be all on Mono, left alone in a 1-on-2. He finds the bomb. He is gonna go for the plant. One onto a set Mono. A big task at hand. It's up against Major and Santara. Santara's one of the better players, one of the best players in the Turkish region. But it will actually be Major to double down and get the double kill for the round. And next Space Soldiers do manage to find the 8th round on the board before we go to halftime. I think halftime is it's a good call for me as well. This coffee looks delicious right now. We are just waiting for the players to ready up so we can get this second half started. Patiently waiting for the players to ready up. Should be good to go in just a few moments. Both teams readying up. Getting ready for the second half. Space Soldiers now on the T side. x-kom on CT. On a map that's T-sided. Space Soldiers getting it rounds on their CT side. Looking pretty good for them to potentially grab this one 2-0. As I said, the next match coming up in roughly 1.5 hours from now. That's going to be Valiance versus Fraxis right here on this channel. We're gonna ask the players if they want to play it a bit earlier than scheduled, so we don't have another hour break. Space Soldiers getting shot down here for the pistol. Calyx answering back. He's low on HP. Still managed to find the frag on Mono. 3 low players on that CT side as well. Scarish does manage to take care of Major. Calyx now left alone. 1-on-4 situation. He's gotten one. He needs the ace to clutch this one out. (13 HP and a dream. Now the dream is dead alongside with Calyx. Stomping for the flank. And x-kom will pick up the pistol for the second half. For this round, Space Soldiers on an eco, trying to save enough money to buy up completely for the next. Does look like they might be considering a fast aggression over towards the A-bomb side. There's actually no defenders on the side itself. It's only Goofy playing from that truck position, and they are going to make their way in towards this side. You have one player making a move up towards Highway. That's going to be Jetka. The nade down. It's going to deal with Calyx over by the forklift position. Jetka finds one. Santeros will get the trade, and the bomb will get planted. That gives them a bit more money to work with for the next round. And that is all they're going to get. 1 kill on Jetka and a bomb plant as Stomp moves in for the flank alongside with the rest of his team. A couple of kills on the SMGs here. On the 9th round on the board now for x-kom. But as I said, a bomb plant gives Space Soldiers a bit more money to work with. Enough money to get full utility on that T side. I was about to say potentially an orb as well, but it seems like Calyx thinks better of it. Rather want to go for potentially an explosive play with the AK-47s and the utility. You see, you guys are still talking about reptiles and arachnoids. I typically don't have that big of an issue with them, because I live in a country where we don't really have dangerous animals. I'm fine with that. If you see one, they're typically so small that you can just step on it. You'll be fine. Living in a privileged world. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Space Soldiers liking the lineup towards a potential B hit for this one. You can see Santeros is taking a tiny amount of damage. They are going to go for a bit of a fake over towards the A-bomb side here from Major. The rest of them lining up towards the B-bomb side is set. There's only one defender on B. It's gonna be Oscara sitting at the back of checkers. Stomp moving in for the rotation as well. He finds one. Looking for more. Won't have it. Mono and Oscarish. Goofy chiming in as well. Quick rotations all around. Space Soldiers getting shut down for this one as well. x-kom getting double digits. This time around, Space Soldiers on an eco. At least a bit of a low bind. They do have some upgraded pistols and a decent amount of utility, actually, all things considered. They are, of course, just saving the money for the next. They are going to go for that aggression eventually. The mollies keep them at bay for just a bit. Oh. So, not where that molly was supposed to go. Space Soldiers will be able to get the bomb down, and that's pretty much all they wanted for this round. Obviously, trying to deal some economical damage as well. A Major, the only one to get anything done. They do get the bomb down, and again, that will give them enough money to go for that full buy in the next round. Still no open play here for Calyx. Wondering if that might be the small mistake that they're making right now, but I don't think it actually matters too much. Good nade in towards the squeaky door. Centeris down and out. 3 mollies in towards the side. A molly on the opposite direction. Goofy getting caught in the open as the molly lands right behind him. Pass has taken a good chunk of damage. They are now finally going to make a move in towards the site. They still need to get the bomb with them. It's Calyx who's wielding that. Throws it back over towards the site itself. So Major can go for the plant. 3-on-4 situation. 1 player up on highway. 3 over by the car position. No one moving in for the flank. Great aggression coming in from Major. A beautiful double kill. Turns it back to a 2-on-2 situation as Mono will shut him down eventually. Calyx, he goes down to Mono. Pass now. Last man standing over by default. Trying to find the angle. Will do exactly that. Eventually, he will get shut down. Mono with a triple. And with enough time for a defuse as well. $12-8. x-kom. Well, actually, both teams statistically stronger on the T side, but in this matchup, right now, slightly stronger on the CT side. It's gonna be up to Space Soldiers to prove me wrong towards the end of this one. If they want that 2-0 victory. x-kom obviously doing their absolute greatest to deny that. Again, we do have a third map in store if that happens, if x-kom can shut it down here on cash. Again, that will be Inferno if we get that far. Opening frag this time in favor of Space Soldiers is Santaris. Major out towards middle. Jetka not completely ready for it, but he still finds it. Oh, Engine getting caught as no one was watching his angle. That's the bomb, down and out, over by default. Santaris, he's not done yet, finds one more, but Stomp will finally take him down. Molly in towards the side by default. Calyx will get the bomb down, takes a lot of damage from that Molly. Now the nade, not gonna do anything, it goes a bit too far, a bit too wide. Jetka on the move for the flank by the door. Pass. Trying to find an angle, will do exactly that. He spots yet another player. That's a great reaction to Jetka moving in from the door direction. Pass. Still looking for more. Oscarish pushing up close. Pass. Triple kill. Brings it back around from a 2-on-3 clutch. And Space Soldiers finally getting another round on the board. x-kom still with enough money to buy up completely, but they do have all their money in their hands at this point in time. Good nade damage onto Goofy, goes down to roughly 30. Space Soldiers once again favoring the A-bomb side, and this time around it seems like a great idea because we got 3 defenders over towards B, but look at this, Goofy. It's a great shot and a good pop flash as well to peek right back around. And now finally Space Soldiers, they are gonna make a move in towards this side, throwing down the smokes and the mollies. Flashbang's gonna rain in from Calyx, he's the only one with any utility. Santaris with that aggression, finding the frag, gets the double. It's back to a 3-on-3 with Goofy and Jetka being low on HP. Jetka moving in over by the car angle. Goofy went down, Jetka finds one, but a quick trade coming his way. Now Oscarish left to clutch this 1-on-2. Let's try and see if he can get this one done. A great peek coming in from Calyx. He gets the double alongside with Santaris. Space Soldiers are right back in it. Bit of a pause coming in this time around. Once again, I do want to inform you guys about the other match going on right now. ENS took the victory 2-0 over Heroic with 32 rounds against 8. That's convincing. If I have ever seen convincing. That also means that ENS have qualified for the minor. We are gonna see some ENS stickers. And I also have information that the other round, the next round of matches, which on this stream will be Fraxters versus Valiance. Unfortunately, we cannot get the teams to play it beforehand. So if this game goes 2-0 in favor of Space Soldiers, we are gonna have roughly an hour break once again. Next line of matches will start in an hour and 10 minutes. Santaris trying to shut this down single-handedly. Major will help him out with a double. Santaris goes down. More or less just a consolidation frag here from x-kom. I've been asked this quite a few times, and yes, indeed, I have tried casting with partners before. I actually was looking for established commentators, or at least, you know, people who've actually commentated before to join in for some of the matches for this one. I posted it on Twitter for like a month. But no one came forward, so I'm solo casting instead. I'm fine with it, but it makes the show a little bit better for the viewers to have duo casting instead of a solo. I've been informed that there are in fact going to be stickers for the minor this time around for the first time ever. I might be misinformed, but I have it on pretty good authority that is the case. And the minor is going to be taking place in Poland as well. Mid to late January, depending on what region. Good double stack, go towards the B-bomb side here from Stomp and Oscarish. Stomp does manage to find one Jetka out towards middle. He connects. Stomp will eventually get taken down, but Engine and Calyx, they've taken so much damage. Goofy and Jetka. And now all on Jetka against Calyx. A one-on-one situation. Calyx making his way back towards the A-bomb site, but not enough time. Whoop, never mind. What? Just enough time, okay. That's pretty good. Nine HP in the Dream. He gets the plan. Unfortunately, that's all he's gonna get. Jetka with another triple, and Jetka, as I said, he's been a thorn in the side of Space Soldiers. He was a thorn in the side of Virtus Pro a little bit earlier today as well. And now x-kom sitting on 13 rounds. $13-11. Still not the greatest amount of money here on x-kom. But obviously the same can be said for Space Soldiers. They aren't going to be buying up completely, and they actually have plenty of money for a full buy. Bit of a misbuy there with the UMP, but that's going to get thrown away. Certainly not the greatest amount of money here on x-kom and Space Soldiers. Good opportunity now to economically reset their opponents. And potentially tie this one up a bit early for that. Santera's aggression up from Highway finds the frag here on Goofy. Jetka will get the trade. Major on the flank towards C connector. Stomp will shut him down. A lot of damage dealt towards Engine. Again going for the planned over by default. It's a 3-on-4 situation now. 2 players by Highway. 1 on the flank towards Squeaky. And Jetka, he's playing over by the truck area. Pass, tapping away towards Highway, connecting on Mono, gets the double headshots all around from Pass. Finally, he's going to get dealt with here by Oscarish. Even deals a lot of damage towards that player. Calyx, he needs to come up massive for this one, but it's not going to happen. Jetka, what is going on? What an absolute monster. Another multi-kill round from Jetka. And again, just to let you guys know, Jetka was the top fragger on map 1. And he is the top fragger here on map 2 as well. Currently sitting on 24 kills. The closest to him is on 19. That's Goofy and Mono. On the other side is Santeros on 24 and Calyx on 23. Smoke on towards the side, and this time around Space Soldier changing it up for the aggression back towards the B-bomb site. But on the B-bomb site we have Jetka, and Jetka has been playing absolutely phenomenal Counter-Strike. Already down to, it was a 2-on-4 and now a 2-on-3. Santeros and Calyx trying to bring this one back. Stomp, he gets taken down by a headshot. Goofy goes down and out. It's now going to be all on the Scarish 1-on-2 situation. Trying to clutch this one out, but Calyx, calm and collected, tapping away for the headshot angle and finds exactly that. 14-12. Space Soldier's not down and out just yet. X-kom, once again, not the greatest amount of money in their hands. They're gonna be on an eco for this one. Honestly, at this point, you gotta be thinking about if you're X-kom. Do they go for a double eco? They're not gonna have the greatest amount of utility if they only go for one eco. They will have enough for a full buy with M4s on all the players though. You know, typically Counter-Strike is 1st to 16. But in this game we have 999 rounds. The question is, who will burn out first? As I said, an eco here for X-kom and Space Soldiers. Shutting it down nicely. Stomp, he's got other ideas with the Desert Eagle. Finally, he'll get taken down by Major. 14-13. Bit of a min-buy there from X-kom, and as I said, I like the idea of going for a min-buy and then another eco in this round to make sure that they have enough money for the 14-14 scoreline. But this gives Space Soldiers a brilliant opportunity of bringing it back to the game. Bringing it back to potential tied matchup as they go for aggression over towards the B-bomb site. Engine tries to line them up for the spray down. Will get one. The molly thrown out from his teammate Major, helping out as well. Now gonna be all on Jetka up close and personal. Engine with a triple for this one. Padding his stats in an eco. It's alright with me. Yes, he is bottom fracking, but he does manage to get a triple for this one. 14-14. Once more, first map was train chosen by X-kom. Space Soldiers took the victory on that one fairly convincingly. 16-7, I want to say. Yes, indeed. Now for map 2. Space Soldiers looking to make this a 2-0 stop, though that's a quick double. Almost connects through the wall. Actually deals damage here to Engine and Major, and hits pass as well. Oh my Lanta. Stop. He's just hitting shots all over the place. Oh, pass. Be careful, buddy. So much damage dealt through the walls. Through the door. Pass down to 4 HP. Great start to the round here from x-kom. They've barely taken any damage. Stomp gets the double. Major, that's a great kill on Jetka. Stomp still trying to find some more. Major finally going down to Mono. Pass, he falls to Mono as well through the smoke, and it's going to be all on Engine. He's got the bomb control. But he is left alone in a 1-on-4. The big question now is, what in the world is he supposed to do? As Stomp tries to find even more, will do exactly that for the triple. x-kom now sitting on map point on Cash. Apparently a great map for x-kom as well, and Space Soldiers having issues here on their T side. Statistically their favorite side. They will have enough money to buy up completely for this round. So it is the final round in regulation. So the big question now is, will this go into overtime? Or will x-kom be able to close it out right here, right now? Once again, Space Soldiers just going for the fast aggression in towards the A-bomb site. Great reaction shot coming in from Pass. Flashbangs out. Goofy goes for the aggression. He goes down to Santaris. Back and forth it goes, mostly in the favor of Space Soldiers right now as they're ahead 4-3. Aggression coming in from Jetka, but Santaris saving his mate, finding the double as well in overtime. It seems more and more likely Stop last man standing. We've seen him in situations like this before. But in a 1-on-4 against Space Soldiers seems like a task a bit too tall, and indeed it is. Engine will eventually shut him down. Space Soldiers taking the victory in the final round of regulation. And indeed we are gonna head into overtime. What a great game. The third best of 3 for tonight. Both teams refusing to give up. Once again, we are just waiting for the players to ready up. You have seen overtime already. I'll let you guys know that the overtime format in this closed qualifier is MR3 10K, meaning first to get 4 rounds in 1 overtime takes the victory. So in the first overtime, first to hit 19 rounds on the top. $10K, of course, pointing out the monetary system. They start each half with 10,000 Apparently that's all they needed, Lewis. I keep calling you Lewis. You're called Louis. All they needed was for you to say ready up with the police emote. And they finally do. Space soldiers. Again, they need the majority of their rounds on the T side, I feel like, to be able to get much done. Santaro's taking a lot of damage here from that nade towards the boost position. Now lining up for the smokes. In towards the A-bomb site for the top of highway. Flashbang in the opposite direction. Mono up close towards the white box. Finds a good kill on Santaris. Good reaction to that. Flashbang, almost a good reaction onto Major as well. Major suspecting there might be another play over towards the C connector, but there are none. Instead, it's going to be Storm on the flank. Good stuff here from Jekka. He finds the frag on Engine, Pass, and Calyx. They find one each. It's going to be all on Pass. 1 on 3. He finds one and turns it back to a 1 on 2 against Stomp and Oscarish. The bomb has been dropped close towards the A main position. Stomp, he hasn't found it just yet. And Pass needs to go and retrieve it. We'll do exactly that, but Stomp peeking out at the right time. Stomp for the double. X-kom picking up the first round in OT. Fast aggression coming in this time from Pass, and Stomp gets taken down. Groovy up close and personal. Not entirely sure what he was doing in that position. That's going to catch him out of it. It's now already a 5 on 2. Great aggression coming in from Space Soldiers. Apparently all they needed was to go for fast executes instead of setting up for the utility usage. Once again, the bomb will get planted for that A main position. Santaris. Yet another kill for him before he gets traded up by a Scarish. That will be second round of OT going in the favor of Space Soldiers. Santaris now hitting the 30 bomb. Sitting on 32 kills to be exact. 29 for Calyx. Almost double 30 bombs on Space Soldiers. That's quite impressive in its own right. Jetka trying to get clever through that smoke, but Major, you managed to get a double to open up this one. Stomp going for a bit of aggression through that B hallway. It's gonna catch him out. It's Calyx. Bit of a wild spray down, having a few issues actually connecting it at first, but managed to get the job done. Smoke down towards lower B, smoke in the opposite direction as well, the molly as well. Oscarish pushes right through, finds the initial frag on Engine. Both players over close towards that B bomb site. And they should be considering going for the boost up towards A, and that's exactly what they do. Good, fast thinking here from Space Soldiers. Good positioning from Pass on the flank. He finds the frag on Goofy. Now they know that the final player is making a move, going for the aggression. That's Oscarish. Pass and Major for the 1 on 2 clutch. Oh, Major does manage to get the bomb down and just passes away in time. Oscarish going for fast aggression up towards the side, trying to find an angle here, but passing good position. Major. Ring around the Rosie. Let's get tagged down. Oscarish going for the aggression, finds the frag. He's down to 12 HP. He's on a triple now, looking for the quad. Pass. Absolutely no reason for him to peek. He does it regardless, and he finds the frag on Oscarish. 17-16. Space Soldiers still looking to close this one out 2-0. And x-kom still looking for that third map. Once again, we are just waiting for the players to ready up so we can get the second half of OT started. x-kom are now going to be on that T side and Space Soldiers on CT. Again, both teams, I was about to say both players, but both teams in this matchup have the better statistics on that T side. And yes, indeed, we will take a look at the ADR. Unfortunately, the in-game ADR doesn't really work out that great. I will let you know that Santaris is sitting on 120 ADR as we were heading into overtime. And now, obviously, he is sitting at a bit more. I think actually roughly the same. As I said, the in-game stats with the panorama UI, it got a little bit messed up whenever you change half and whenever you go to OT. Unfortunately, I can't see it for OT. Because HLTV, they're a bit behind as well. (17-16). Stomp. Finding the first frag this time around as Engine goes for aggression. Pass needs to be careful. He's taking some damage. Major as well. Santaris with the wild spray down connects for the double. Now, the rest of x-kom, they are going to go for a move over towards the B-bomb side. Still two defenders on that B-bomb side. Oscarish takes the frag on Calyx. Major will trade out on Mono. Back to a 2-on-2 situation. Oscarish low on HP. They pretty much line up for Santaris. That's the triple. Gets the quad as well. Santaris, he's on one. Space Soldiers 1 round away from qualifying for the European Minor. x-kom 1 round away from being shut down and taken out by the Turkish Delight. 36 kills on Santaris. 30 on Calyx. Stomp. Again with the early aggression on the AWP. Again gets the opening frag. This time around, Major somewhat close by with the AUG for a quick trade on Goofy. Oscarish will take him down. Santaris once again in good position, once again going for the peak. This time he only finds one. Jetka will shut him down eventually. Mono sitting out towards middle, patiently waiting, connects on pass. It's going to be all on Engine. And Engine realizing 10k means that there's not a great deal of money in the hands of his teammates. He's deciding to fall back, but now he finds the frag on Mono, and he realized that the bomb is yet to be planted. He's actually going to try and make his way back. Oh, if he finds the timing here, could potentially get something done, as the other player, you can see Oscarish sitting down towards CT. Luckily for Jetka, realizing that his teammate got CT control. Oh, bit of a fail flash. Engine slowly but surely pushing closer towards the bomb site. Oscarish posted up in a good position. Engine slowly but surely gonna make a move. But he's gonna run right into both of them. They line up for the crossfire. Engine goes down. As you can see on the left-hand side of your screen, not the greatest amount of money here for Space Soldiers. 18 to 17. If it goes 18-18, we are going to see another OT. Space Soldiers, they need this round to close it out. x-kom need it to stay alive. And no, as I said, the ADR is bugged in the new Panorama UI. So it's not 260 ADR. That would be pretty insane. Santeris is on a roughly 125 ADR though. Across all map, or across all rounds. Good reaction from Oscarish to take care of Santeris. Major finds one, gets the double from that shroud position. Finally, he's going to get dealt with. Oscarish now with a double. Still two players defending over towards that A-bomb side. It's going to be all on Stomp. A 1-on-2 situation finds the frag here on Calyx. Takes a bit of damage in the process. Engine out towards middle now, going for the rotation all the way back towards the squeaky position. Stomp still trying to find an angle. Still needs to try and find the bomb with 30 seconds left on the clock. Engine slowly but surely. This is so smart from Stomp though. Goes directly for the aggression to try and find his opponent, but that also means he does not have the bomb. He needs to get back towards the side quickly. Now should realize there's only one possibility, and that's a flank, but Engine peeks out at the right time. Stomp goes down, and just like that, X-Space Soldiers close it down 2-0. x-kom so close, but no cigar. Commiserations to x-kom. They fought well. They took down the giants of Virtus Pro. They almost brought it back against Space Soldiers to take it to map 3. Not quite. Will be Space Soldiers making it to the minor. GG, well played. And as I said, we do have another game coming up in roughly 40 minutes from now. It'll be the final game for this closed qualifier. Coming up next, it's Valiance versus Fraxters in a best of 3. Before that, we are gonna head to a short break. We hope that you guys will stick around and join us for the next one as well. GG, well played. See you guys in a bit.